Here we go. Good morning, everybody. Wake y'all asses up, nigga. Wake up, nigga. Wake up, people. Wake up, wake up. It's raining again, so you know how it is. But I can now clip my phone to my clipboard and keep it moving. That is right. It is the morning yard chat, which I will never, never, and the rock means never let you down. We will have this chat every time I show up in here, even when I don't. When you guys wake up in the morning, you will be waking up to the hater. So says Sarnetta. To the great ape. So says Michael Edwards, but not his wife. Yeah, that's some funny shit, yo. Shorty don't think I look like Grape Ape. Yes, it is me. The infamous Shame TV. Is that melanated agenda? What is going on? Yeah, Darren. I see the usuals, the early risers, because y'all the same ones who get here first. Triple C would be next, because I know she up. She probably got to deal with her kids getting off to school. So, what's up, y'all? This morning, I caught the rest of Monique's interview on I think it was this morning when I was coming here. Yeah, I had caught the rest of it on one of her interview. Hold on, okay, on the Breakfast Club on the radio. So anywho, it was supposedly some heated exchange that took place with her and Charlamagne the God, where it didn't really sound all that heated, which I'm glad. First off, so let's first be thankful that it didn't turn into the a shit show, which a lot of times these things end up turning into shit shows. But I was glad that she was up there for a couple of reasons. One of the reasons were, before I even get into the crux of the interview or whatever, the, what they were talking about, one of the reasons is because one thing Monique was being knocked on was the fact that she's mad at these people, or allegedly mad at these people for charging what they're charging, and paying people who she feels are not as talented, have not accomplished anything to the level that she has, and are being paid significantly more. So I understand her premise, but what she's not taking into account is that whether you like it or not, whoever's hot right now is hot right now. So if you don't like them, you don't really have to like them, because I don't like Amy Schumer. But at the same time, for movies she was doing and shit like that, she was popping. So to act like there's absolutely no reason in the world that she should have gotten what she got compared to you is crazy. Like that's just doing business. And then if you bring up the list of movies that Monique was in, you know what I'm saying? Like it's not like she was breaking new ground in acting. So it is what it is. But I still understand her point of like, yo, I run a business, which is myself, and certain shit is fucked up because certain people gotta constantly go through certain things to get opportunities when others don't. And me and her in total agreement with that. But one thing that Charlemagne was pointing out on the show was that what I just said, like you say things to about other people as if like you don't know what's going on. You know, like you know the business. You know that people get paid whether they're talented or not if they're hot right then. That's the whole point about being hot. It's like you got to strike it while you hot. It doesn't. They ain't say strike it while you the best. Strike it because you are the best, or none of that. It's strike it while you're hot. You got to get it while you hot, and that's what basically is happening. You know what I'm saying with this Amy Schumer person. Like Amy Schumer, it's dying down, of course, but at some point, yo, she was hot. She was what it is. Like people was checking for her. If her name was involved with something, people were checking for that shit. Now again, was I one of these people? Hell to the no. But at the same time, like there's a lot of other people who are into her comedy, or at least were giving her a chance, you know, to because through seeing her already, giving her a chance to see if she was funny, going to her shows, supporting her shows and shit. So it's a lot of writing this morning in the rain. So Monique's position is still the stance of I'm a legend and they owe me whatever, whatever. And everyone else is trying to tell her like, yo, we understand where you're coming from, but maybe you should have tried it another way. She even said, which I was glad she finally answered that, I don't like when people say stuff like that. Maybe you should try it another way, and they don't offer a way. Like at least be courteous enough to offer me a way if you're going to tell me that my way is is crazy and is not going to be prosperous for me. You got to at least offer me another way. I hope the rain doesn't get too bad so we can finish this. Right now, it's kind of under control. So, for see what I do for the people. I brave the elements. I do this for the people. I brave the elements. You know what I mean? This is like not standing on my corner in Harlem. This is my corner. Oh man. But yeah, I agree with you, Monique, sister Monique. I think that you should demand what you're going to demand. Stop being such an asshole or having a reputation as being such. Like, if that's a reputation you have and it's going around, you kind of need to fix that shit because it'll fuck up everything. Because these people can deal with whoever they want to deal with. So why would they deal with somebody who's an asshole when they don't have to? And somebody who's older or getting older and really doesn't have a connection with the young fan base. You know, like, come on, G. Monique better do a Parker's reunion. She be probably trying to turn some shit like that down. You crazy. You turning down opportunity. I would make as much. The point to me is to make money. I don't really care about their respect. But that's the difference between them and me. That's the difference between me and a lot of people, which is why I have funny views about everything. Not necessarily controversial, but just funny views about everything. Like, why does it have to be this way? Who said that? Says who? Why do I have to get the respect of these people? That's a question I'd love to ask Monique. Like, why do you actually care whether these people respected you or not? Why would you care? Why would you even be expecting it? That's crazy. And that's something that I really wanted to get out the last time I talked about it. Like, and I didn't. Why would you, first off, want these people respect? And why would you be expecting it? And you know that even if you do get it, it's not genuine. It's not sincere. It's just because. It's because you complained about it and made them look bad about it. That's all. That's crazy. Why would you want the respect of people who don't respect you? They have their picks. Just like everything else in the society, they already know who they're going to pick and choose for what before it even happens. So at the end of the day, you kind of wasting your breath and time on that one. But it is what it is. I can't argue with anybody about the shit. I just have my own little opinions. Secondly, on today's list, we're talking about Monique and the rest of her Breakfast Club interview. I don't think her and Charlamagne got into it too bad, so that was good. At least they didn't play that part, if they did. So they made sure that that shit wasn't aired. And we're also talking about HOK alternatives this morning. There's HOK alternatives all over the place. There's HOK alternatives all over YouTube. There have been HOK alternatives from the time that there has been such a thing called the HOK. And the reason why there are HOK alternatives is because all the information that you do hear on the HOK is generally taken from somewhere else. And you're better suited finding that information yourself. Like the brother Dane Calloway's show. D-A-N-E Dane. Calloway, common spelling. Calloway. For those who can't spell, Sonetta and Israel Doctrine. What? He said he was retarded or dumb or something, and he can't spell or some shit. It's not me saying it. He said it. I'm just repeating what he said. Because that's one thing I would definitely try to keep hidden, nigga. If I couldn't fucking read and write, I ain't gonna be openly telling motherfuckers that shit. And be talking shit to people and talking shit about people. Banging on people. Hey, you banging on people, you can't even read. Alright, nigga, you gonna always have a misunderstanding with everybody, nigga. Just because of your literacy and your grammar fucking skills or lack thereof. But I digress. But anyway, brother Dane Calloway, you know what I'm saying? Great show, great platform. Again, let me say this before I even continue talking about other people's platforms. When I talk about other people's platforms, I'm talking about certain things that I may have heard or come across by listening to this person's platform that I've either found interesting or completely factual or et cetera, et cetera. Okay, generally along the lines of interesting. Okay, that's how that works. So if I say something about someone's page, it's not because I'm a Dane Calloway-ite, like other people openly be ites of other niggas. Like I don't understand this shit. Save my damn life, but maybe that's just me. Maybe that's because I ain't 21 no more. So, or 21 minded, because even when I was 21, nigga, I wasn't trying to be like no other dude. But at the same time, and that's one of the benefits I also want to say of having a proper father and uncles and shit and grandfathers in my life, that I grew up knowing not to be a beta male, and definitely knowing not to definitely knowing hold on guys, definitely knowing not to be some goddamn ite, calling myself a something something ite. But anyway, Dane Calloway, great show, great program. You'll probably learn a lot. I have a whole list at the house that I'm gonna probably let you guys listen to or hear. I'll share it with you and just let you go off on your own and let you know that there's tons of alternatives to the supposed information. Like when you want to know anything that anybody on the House of Consciousness has ever said, all you gotta pretty much do, yo, is Google that shit. If you Google that shit, whatever the fuck you heard from the House of Consciousness, you're gonna hear that shit you're gonna see that shit on Google. I guarantee you. Now, this comes from somebody, again, who doesn't come from a position of a hater, although I've been accused of that by Sarnetta. I don't come from the position as a hater. I come from a position of a person who I used to listen to the lectures, especially on the weekends when I was off. That's all I would do. Damn near. That's all I would do. So it's not coming from a position of hate. Don't ever be deterred. Don't by some listening to me by listening to some lying ass fuck nigga telling you that I'm jealous of him or I'm jealous of them or whatever the fuck. Please don't waste your time doing that. If I was so jealous, why was I watching and contributing to black people's platform? The same black people I now must expose for the filth that they are, because before, with me contributing to the platform, in a way, I was contributing to this mess. So I have to take my time and do my part of removing what I contributed by actually giving it views and sharing it and saying, yo, man, go to this platform. These brothers are trying to be about black people. It seems, blah, 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 blah. Though being a black man, we always give people the benefit of the doubt as to not disrespect those who don't, deserve to be disrespected. Fuck you looking at? SUD. So that's how we roll. But Nowadays, you'll get called a hater for simply not agreeing with somebody. Michael Edwards told me the other day he wasn't calling me the Antichrist. He was calling Tawana Allen the Antichrist. And this is a grown man talking. This is the House of Consciousness. This is a grown man talking. This is a nigga who just came out and said Sarnetta ain't his daddy. Telling Israel Doctrine, Sarnetta ain't my daddy. And I'm in the mindset of why the fuck would one have to even be doing that? There's nowhere I need to say this person ain't my daddy. There's no relationship that I have with any other dude where I'm like I gotta clear it up and be like this nigga is not my father, nigga. I do what I want to do. Like where that happen at, nigga? That happened. You know where that stuff happens at? Happens at the HOK Ville. That's where those things happen. That's why we have to continue talking about the shit in a critique manner. You know, guys, let's not get YouTube flagged here from people who want to change a narrative and shit. Speaking of narratives, Israel Doctrine is back in the news. Israel, we know Israel now has a gun. Okay. He's also suing Sarnetta. So is he trying to strike it rich, quick, off of Sa? That nigga ain't got no money like that. Nigga be giving you no money. So we'll see what comes of that. Also, Izzy raps. Israel, Dizzy Izzy Cochran also is a rapper. Now this I did not know. I got some of his a little bit of audio of his rap shit. I'm gonna try to clean it up a little bit before I play it because it's really distorted and fucked up. Yo, this weird ass nigga be rapping, yo. Hey, that's what I be saying about niggas like him. All they do is play all day. Like, I wish I had a chance to just play all day. Just fucking play all day. Just nothing to do. Just wake up and play all day. Fuck around. Not a care in the world. That shit's crazy, G. But anyways, yes, there are tons of HOK alternatives out there. Tons of them. We had too many McRebound pages where you just got that long relationship and you go to that first thing for a little comfort zone until you find out that she whack as hell or he corny as shit. Then you like, you know what? This was just like a rebound. Nigga still living off that rebound fame. Motherfucker got 3,000 subs and still only 1,000 people watching videos. That shit that's part alone, guys, just baffles me. Like these people be having 5,000, 6,000 subscribers and you look at their videos, it's got 2,000 views or less. You know what I'm saying? 900 views, 1,300. I'm like, damn, dog, you don't get no participation. If I got 300 subscribers, I got 300 views. Derek Jones Talks Live. This has been your morning live stream. I got to get ready to go in because it's raining, y'all. So, peace. If it's going to stop.